here we are in the mall today with Matthew Jordan, head chef of Shoe, and we can't wait to do some cooking live with him. So over to you, chef.
Thanks, Stephen.
So head chef in Shoe now?
Yeah.
But how long's that been?
Well, I started really, got the head chef role just after the pandemic, really.
Wow.
So when we reopened there after COVID.
So a mountain to climb, really?
Yeah, definitely.
But you're really busy, you were telling me earlier.
Still busy, yeah, so thankfully.
Don't please Alan, because he's miserable. So if you hear that, Alan, so only joking, she knows that. But anyway, listen, we're going to do 2 dishes today.
Yeah.
One dish is, I would say, on the simpler side for people like me.
Yeah.
And the next dish is going to be something really, really chefy, which you're going to go through with us. But if you want to tell everybody about your first dish.
Yes, the first one is going to be a simple pasta dish. We're just using a good quality dried pasta for this. And
M&S, didn't you tell me this morning?
Yeah.
Because it's important that people know where we buy this stuff, so when they're doing this at home.
Yeah, of course.
Where to get it. Yeah.
And so basically it's just going to be flavoured with a spiced Italian sausage called andouille. We're going to make a simple butter emulsion, bind it with egg yolks, finish it with a bit of parmesan, baretta and basil.
This is where I stop you chefs, because you talk and talk, right? And people go, andouille, what the flip's andouille? But if I'm wee Jimmy,
yeah.
Okay, I'm going to do my shopping, and I'm going, what is andouille? Where am I going to get it? Could I use a substitute for that?
Chorizo would probably be a fairly similar, close match that most people will be familiar with. Not quite the same.
Is that andouille?
It is, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So this is it here, this is the lovely stuff. Look at that there. Look at the colour of that. And obviously a lot of smokiness coming through that. So, okay, sorry chef.
Okay.
There you go.
So basically, first thing then, I suppose get the pasta on cooking, so it's just boiling salted water.
Boiling salted water.
I'm
going to be your comedy today, so you just shout chef, Jeffers.
Brilliant.
Whatever you need.
Just stick a timer on ready for that, I suppose, about 9 minutes or so.
So what do you reckon, 9 minutes on the pasta?
Yeah, 9 minutes we'll give it a check.
And how would you do this dish in Shoe? Is this one of your lunch dishes or starter
we've
dishes?
done it on as specials.
Or just a favourite dish?
Yeah, I definitely cook it at home a lot.
Would you?
Yeah, it's just quick, simple and delicious. So.
And if I was using fresh pasta, 3 minutes?
Yeah,
pasta normally?
yeah, 2-3 minutes.
Okay,
fresh.
so what's our next step, chef?
Next step then, we're just going to break up the andouille. So it comes in this kind of casing.
Do you want me to break it up here for you in a wee container for you? How's that?
That'd be brilliant.
I'll break it up in here for you. So
yeah, so
okay. So kind of rustic, yeah. Kind of. Yeah, it's quite fatty, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
And it has that lovely. There's obviously pork belly in there.
Yeah, there's belly, and there's a lot of meat traditionally from the head, and then back fat as well. Yeah.
And then what have got paprika in there? Smoked paprika,
paprika and a Calabrian chili.
Calabrian chili.
Yeah, so they're like a hot chili.
Is that enough for you, or is that?
Yeah, that's.
Are you happy enough with that?
So basically, that's just going to go into the processor.
So, at home, if you didn't have a processor, could you do this on a hand blender?
You could.
Yeah,
you could break it up more, and then basically we're going to emulsify this with a bit of butter. But you could just put this straight into the butter and whisk it. You won't have a smooth texture, but it'll still, the end product will still be not too dissimilar.
No, you see again, emulsify. Some person out there will be going, what? We're chefs, we know what that means, but some person out there will be going, what's he talking about that foreign night? What is emulsifying?
Probably the most common emulsification everyone knows is mayonnaise. Yeah. So it's where fat is bound.
Or a tin of paint.
Or a tin of paint, yeah. In terms of food, though.
Yeah, food-wise, yeah.
So basically, it's a very fatty sausage, as you've seen, and we're adding butter to it.
Yeah.
But basically, once it's emulsified, it's going to be one sauce.
One sauce.
Yeah.
So that's what we call emulsification. So, and I see you're using unsalted butter too.
Yeah, unsalted butter just because the sausage itself is highly seasoned.
Seasoned. Absolutely.
Basically, then I've just.
That's kind of what I say too, Matthew, when I'm up in the cookery school. You know, be careful with your stock cube.
Yeah.
Because it's full of salt.
Exactly.
And in a recipe, I could say, add salt at the start, add salt at the end, but always be careful with that stock cube.
Yeah, you can always add it, but you can't take it away afterwards.
Exactly. So. Okay.
So basically, yes, I'm just going to put this butter then in with the sausage.
Okay. Do you need to pass it, or is that?
No, I'm not going to pass it. So yeah, it's basically you're just making a flavoured oil. Really, butter's the fat.
Lovely. I might steal this one, chef.
Yeah. And then, effectively, once our pasta's cooked, we're going to combine them. and then add the egg yolks at the end, just to help aid in that emulsification.
We talk about this. Is it kind of that thing on a carbonara?
Yeah, it's on par with a carbonara where you would finish it right at the end with the eggs.
And that's called tempering your eggs?
Yeah, that's where we're going.
You cannot be very careful at this stage.
Yeah, so you do that off the heat at the very end.
So you don't curdle them?
What's that?
So you don't curdle them, or what do you mean?
So you don't curdle them?
Yeah.
It's all about temperature. So a proper carbonara has no cream in it at all. So you got to be very, very careful with the temperature. So, I mean, it's the same with this dish. She's making an Italian dish with Italian sausage, pasta. So I'm just going to put just the camera here. Look at the colour of that. I mean, that's just. And again, so when you think of it, how simple.
Yeah, exactly.
How simple. I know you've got the sauce ready to rock.
Yeah, pretty much. So we're going to wait. I'm not going to need all of that for the quantity of pasta we've done.
And we're going to do basil with this?
Basil, yeah, just finish it with basil at the end. I've got parmesan here with the microplane grater and the baretta cheese, which is going to be torn over the top. So.
And baretta, if you can't get it, we can
mozzarella will be a close substitute, but baretta is just it's a shorter shelf life and it's fresher. It's a bit more creamy. Just
I love baretta. So Matthew, big challenge. First, this is the first head chef job?
Yes, first head chef job.
And what a time to take it in the midst of a kind of a storm.
And immediately after the refurbishment as well, the long-awaited refurbishment.
The pressure was on you, wasn't it?
Definitely.
To produce the goods, because Alan spent a lot of millions.
A lot of hard-earned money.
And then you're going in there taking on the head chef role from the chef who's left. And then you've got problems getting staff shortage at the moment.
Yeah, for all areas as well, front of house, back of house, even kitchen porters, trying to find people, to do the dishes is even a struggle at the minute, never mind competent.
And then you have on top of it prices.
Yeah, prices all-time highs. And
if you can do this job this year, you've nailed it.
Hopefully.
because you're really up against it, listen, since you've done the refurb, do you find the business has changed slightly, or is it?
Thankfully, we've experienced quite a good honeymoon period where we were extremely busy for a long time. That has started to slow down now, particularly midweek.
Yes.
But we still are holding strong through the weekend.
Well, you were telling me last night you'd done like 120 covers on Tuesday night.
On a Tuesday night, and we done 50
for lunch.
Phenomenal. So yeah, we can't complain about that. If we manage to hold on to that, we can't complain. So. But
listen, Shoe's been there a long time.
Yeah, it stood the test of time.
And even before that, probably a lot of people don't know this, when I was 16, that's a long time ago, I worked in a place called The Terrace.
Yeah.
And The Terrace was owned by shoe people. Yeah. And also a lady called Claire Conway, if anybody remembers, she was our kind of, in those days, I suppose a celebrity chef in Northern Ireland in those days, she was. So I worked for them when I was 16. Right. So that's how long they're going.
Ago.
So I think you're in a good place. But I know, and it's, what would you say the ethos is of the food of Shoe is?
To be fair, I think I want to cook food that people want to eat. Do you know what I mean? It's not about ego. It's not about being the fancy stuff. You want customers. No, you want customers to come back.
Yeah.
We have a lot of seats to fill, and the best way to do that is to have food that's accessible for everybody, that everybody wants to eat, and they want to come back and eat it again.
And most popular dish. You're going to say squid, aren't you?
Our squid is renowned, but
is it?
Yeah, and we still sell a massive amount of that, even with the price of it having to go up, because fresh squid is just through the roof.
So what would you like to be your most popular dish? The easiest?
Pasta.
But the GP's good?
Yeah. So,
all local suppliers you use? I see you're going to use seaweed today.
So we got the seaweed from a company I only found out about, Peninsula Kelp Co. It's a husband and wife team, and the guy they go out and dive for this themselves, dry it and mill it. So I only got this yesterday. They were out last week.
This here. So it's kind of dulles.
That's a mix of dulles, and there's sea lettuce in there as well. But it's lovely and
delicious. We talk about the Japanese talk about gut health.
Yeah, exactly.
That's it there.
That's things. So many benefits as well from eating seaweed, but that's for our next dish anyway. So
that's our next dish. Okay. So how's your pasta looking?
Yeah, it's ready. So I'm going to drain it off here now.
There you go, chef.
Brilliant. Thank you. So I'm going back in there with a bit of the water.
You're going to hold it back a wee bit of water.
Yeah. And then, let me see. And add in it. And then I'm gonna temper in our eggs here.
Do you want me to grate a bit of parmesan for you while?
Yeah, go on ahead. Yeah.
Okay. I feel like I'm doing something. So we're tempering the eggs, which is slowly bringing the heat, making sure they don't, as the lady says, curdle.
I'm heating this back up to make sure that the oil we've made there with the sausage effectively is going to be warm enough, and then we've cooked it lightly before we then add the egg in. Sorry.
You happy with that bowl there?
Yeah, lovely. And then even if you want to tear up that baretta, we can tear it in the tray with a wee bit of olive oil on it. It'll be brilliant. Right, so I'm going to turn off this heat.
Oh, it's fresh, isn't it?
Yeah.
That wee chair's okay there for you, Matthew?
Brilliant, yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Sorry, it's on my head. I've only got one. So there we go.
Yeah. So in we go with that.
Oh, not lovely. So simple.
So I would just
You had a wee tiny bit of sea salt?
Salt, yeah. And I've got a bit of pepper in here as well.
Beautiful. Listen, I mean, that took 10 minutes.
10 minutes, yeah. So simple.
And it's done. I'm loving this, chef. I love that kind of a modern approach to pasta. It really is, you know.
And then a couple of basil leaves.
I'll let you do that. Sure does. Do you know why you're not as fat as me? Because you don't put as much as that on. See, I would be going straight in the middle, yeah.
There we go.
How good's that, everybody? Fantastic. Yeah, and it looks really good in that bowl, doesn't it?
Yeah, it looks lovely in that bowl, doesn't it?
Thank you.
No worries.
So, that's our first dish done, and the next dish we're going to do is our sea bass. So we can cut down and clear that.
Yeah,